Hello there. Welcome to Ollie Has a New Microphone, the stream. Do tell me how sound good, sound bad. Also Rimworld. No art stream today, as you may have noticed, because it is the late nights, or if you're on YouTube, it is whenever it is you want to watch this, I guess. I assume you watch this at late nights so you can fall asleep to the dulcet tones of my voice. But hey, we're on Rimworld. We're gonna be playing some Rimworld. I had some work to do today, so there's no regular art stream. But I do want to play some Rimworld because, you know, we might die a horrible death, and that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be good. That'd be good. And we can sort of get used to life being chaos before the Eberron stream in a couple of hours, where things are most likely going to go horribly wrong. Also, a nice test for my brand new microphone that doesn't work perfectly with my setup, but I'll have to get used to it, won't I? It's one of those things. Whenever there's a change, people get annoyed for like a little bit, and then they get used to it and they stop complaining. Every time. Anyway, speaking of change, let's change to our save game. Whoa! And play some Rimworld. I don't remember what was happening last time. Oh yeah! All our meat was spoiling. And our corn harvest, there was no room for all of our corn. So we're trying to expand our fridge. But all our meat started spoiling. Hey, Plex is starting to throw a party. This is the worst time, Plex. Well, I don't think we're in that bad of a mood. Is there a mood way find? Relations? That's not exactly what I wanted, but apparently I hate Tannis, and Tannis hates me, so that's a shame. I don't know what just happened. Something happened, apparently. Whatever. Muffin is taking care of the beavers, which is fine. Because we have beavers to deal with. And that's a thing. I have a feeling this mic is too loud. So I'm going to turn it down ever so slightly. Because I don't know. This is the new mic who dis stream. After that, we'll really start to see what's up, who's up, all that kind of thing. So, now I remember. Alright, it took me a couple of seconds. As the heat wave ends, I was gonna say, we had a heat wave, and it completely screwed up our food situation, though luckily we have so much backup food, and now the freezer is working again, that we're mostly okay. But, we were gonna make a double-barreled freezer to kind of defend from this, because that was annoying. And apparently the party is happening in the freezer, which is not okay. But you know what, if this makes some bonding, if there's some bondage in the troops, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with some troop bondage. My new microphone is a big bastard, and I'm trying to find out where. That was a very quick party. Cooks left. Frank is an amazing cook. Frank is cooking 10 and just double passion cook. So that's mostly what he does, which is good because we have a lot of people to feed now, but we get the nice new meals. Muffin, what happened? Get out of bed. This isn't time for sleep. What are you doing? Muffin, you got beavers to kill. Hunt the beaver. I don't want all of our forests to get eaten by beavers, man. That would be unfortunate. Okay, I remember now. Okay, sorry. I've had a bit of a hectic week, so trying to remember what was going on was beating my brain. We set up our indoor growing area because Tiv, every time he's around at Rimworld, yells at me to have an indoor growing area. And then we had beavers attack. And then we had a heat wave, and that was it. We've mostly recovered from the Great Rat Plague of Jorgust, which shall be known as the Great Rat Plague unless there's another rat plague, which would be unfortunate. And we have this huge corn harvest that no one is, hey, instead of visiting that grave, Tanis, do you want to just deal with all of this? Plex, you better be, no, don't harvest the rice plant, haul the corn, please. We had our corn-related holiday, which was, you know, when all the corns, blooms, ripens, I don't know, forestry terms. I'm not a farm boy. Muffin is fully healed. Oh, he got attacked by a cougar. I remember this. Worm is hauling the dead beavers, which is good work. Can you just kill that one as well? It's right there. Cannibalism? There's no need for cannibalism. Don't worry about it. We've got cougar to eat, we got beaver to eat, and we got all this corn. We don't have enough fridge space for all our food. We also don't have enough fridge space for all our dank smoke leaf, which totally should be in the fridge, but isn't. So I need someone who's not doing anything to do that. Hey, you're not doing anything? Do you want to make some joints for a while? Ripens. Corn ripens. I don't know much about corn. I'm not a corn man. This rat is gonna try and eat our rice, so we need to kill it. Oh, you wanna go to bed? No, you gotta go kill this rat. No, you gotta go kill this rat because it's gonna eat our food and we can't have it. We also had some huskies show up, which was pretty cool. We're overflowing with beaver to eat. There's so much beaver up here that we're passing on it. We're passing on beaver. We don't even want to eat all this beaver. You know? Where did that euphemism come from? Who decided, oh, this nice lady part I'm gonna call beaver? Like, I don't get that. That's weird, man. Plex is sowing flowers, but really you should be hauling corn. People are starving? Frank, go eat. What's wrong with you? I think I did that thing where I told him to do something and he just was like, I'm going to do it until I die, oh lord. Oh lord. There's a couple of beavers left and we could deal with, I could deal with a few beavers. Just, too many beavers. Steve, cheers for the gift sub to Rune. It may make up for the fact that Rune died a horrible death in Season 1. But, thank you, Steve, for the continued gift sub support. Can't wait until they fix the notification system to have gift sub support, but I can understand that's probably a bit complicated. And I ain't gonna judge them. Need to increase our fridge space. The teeth? Yeah. Have any of you watched that movie, Teeth? A horror movie that's basically, hey, this woman has teeth in her vagina and she eats people when she has sex with them. That's a real movie. Also, there was an episode of Torchwood that was all about a alien STD that killed people, and it was amazing. It's hilarious. Beaver fur was very expensive and sought after. I have watched the Netflix original show Frontier, so I know that that's the truth because TV told me to. That it was. Hey, a meteorite has crashed. A lump of silver. We'll harvest those eventually. I mean, at one point we'll harvest all of these slag chunks. And also we need one of those refineries to melt them down, but... Hunting across the river? Pretty badass, mate. Now you can use the emotes to show your grumpiness wherever you are. Wherever you need to be grumpy. I got big plans for future emotes, mans. When that's a thing that can be done, I got big plans. It's not a thing for thousands of years, but when it is a thing, it's gonna be a good thing, man. If you want more emotes, make sure that you share, Ollie, with everyone you can. That's right, share the love. Because then I can get new emotes. Low medicine. We only have 11 medicine left? That's so good! We used to have none 11. And bread. Who's you're researching? Can you... Wholesome corn? Because otherwise you'll make weed forever, and I respect that. When you're finished eating worm, wholesome corn. Cornmas is not over. I did not know that was an emote, and yet it doesn't surprise me. I got big stuff going on. Blood of a cougar. Cougar blood sounds like... I don't know. Sounds like it would be important for a pretty badass spell. Plex is researching, and you know what? I'm happy with it, but... I'd really like for people to be productive right now. Though, the thing is Derek's gonna get partner before me, right? That's just kind of like a fact. And the emotes he wants are just nebulously possible. Every emote he wants me to make is an abstract concept that cannot be turned into an image. And he doesn't seem to get that. Everyone just keeps going to sleep, and I don't think I'm okay with it. I was gonna say, why is Worm moving so slowly? We chopped a leg off him. That's why. Well, at least you're still making smoke leaf, but you should probably go to bed at some point. Yeah. And Muffin is a nocturnal, so he goes around at night and he's gonna smoke a big old joint and then go off in the world. We don't need medicine. We have a ton of weed. I mean smoke leaf. Rune, that story actually makes sense. That connects. I respect it. Emotes should always be like an in-stream meme, or like they have potential. That's what I do, because I get asked to make emotes a lot. I've made emotes for basically everyone who streams in and around me. The nebulas are right around me. I have done them for, and I always try to make an emote that is usable, right? So I'm grumpy. When you're grumpy, when I'm grumpy, when you're grumpy, you could just throw it up there. Same with Delry Pop, man. You want something that's like whoo, whoo, whoo. You lay it down like a trap card, kind of thing, I guess. Look, I don't need to make sense. Making more room for corn. I can respect that. I'll be so sad if the corn spoils. It's actually not gonna spoil from the heat. It's gonna spoil from just degradation, you know? Don't cloud watch, corn watch, boy. Do you have that show in not the UK? What's it called? It's called like Garden Watch or something. There's a big thing in the UK, it's like a TV show where Nature Watch, I don't know. There's lots of different versions of it where it's like, it's just a live feed of nature. And they're like, oh, we've seen a crested blue tit. And it's like, that's it. That's the show. And the host is kind of creepo. Yeah, that was the same thought, Steve, with Worms emote. It's like, hey, that's useful. And in fact, that was his idea, so all credit goes to him. Can you not have a joint in the doorway, please? I guess it's okay. We can always like forbid this area of being a stockpile zone. But annoyingly, if we clear that, then these are going to become 2 different stockpiles, which is going to annoy me. Yeah, and I don't want that. I want them to be the same stockpile. I mean, I guess I could make them 2 different stockpiles, but they'd have to have different rules. Or I'd have to try and remake the same rules, you know? Clear all foods, combat supplier, raw resources, plant matter, and medicine. Manufactured drugs, that's it. We make this one, that's priority important, and this one's priority normal, that makes sense. And then, Worm, can you haul this? Just smoke it. You're an addict, just smoke it if you got it. That'll make me happy. And then, somewhere there's a way to change the name, there we go. Oh, I have just now found the copy-paste stockpile rules button. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. Look, I didn't say it was smart. Garden Watch. Alan Titchmarsh is not the creepy guy now. He was the creepy guy like 10 years ago. And to be fair, he's not very good. My mum pretty fond of that guy, you know. He's that kind of guy, that kind of host. Made a huge powdered sugar mess. Don't worry, man. Frank's also making a huge powdered corn mess. I mean, we could make some big muns off a combat supplier, because we have a bunch of combat-related things that we're never going to use. Do you want to make some money? Let's make some money, honey. Ryan, who's our best negotiator now? I think it's still me, which is great. I think in every Rimworld I've done on stream, I've been a good negotiator, and I like that. Who's a mad animal? There's an angry ram. I don't give a fuck. Are you actually guests? No, you're a trading caravan. That is something to do. We do want to make a big guest bedroom, and we'll probably make it here. When we're done mining that area out. Hey, Ollie, when you're done, can you trade with Sven? Sven, buddy! You got some deals for me. What are you buying? What are you selling? Oh, man. The turret knows, man. Flex, you want... Well, it's kind of awkward timing, but okay. We could sell our fire foam shell. We'll probably never use it. And we have a bunch of them. Got a club. We should probably keep... The bamboo club is pretty good. I mean, that's 100%, right? Because it's not complaining. We'll keep the knives. It's stuff that we have many of, and we can sell 2 of our bows. Actually, we could just sell all the bad shit and keep some of the good shit. They have a good, ooh, that's the, pricey. I want to keep that. We can sell our dead man's clothing. We could buy a normal hard hat from them, an explorer's maron, a marine helmet. A real relic. It's pretty good. I mean, we could. Medicine! I didn't even notice that they had medicine for sale. Let's just buy their stock of medicine. Why not, right? We could buy a bamboo gladius. Just for bitchin' purposes. I didn't even know we had a bamboo club, so I'm kind of like, okay, we're spending that money, and where the hell is that bamboo club? Is it, so this Equa. I want to look at this Equa. It has a damage per second, weapon melee bulk. Huh. 50%, and it's basically 9. Where is this bamboo club that we have, apparently? Wooden club? Oh, it's in the bedroom. Oh, so the clubs are worse. I thought so. But they're kind of worth keeping around, because who knows? Oh, they just turn around and fucking rocked that thing. I was gonna have Plex kill it. But instead you can just haul it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I was really in the range for, like, I don't know if they had like a sniper, but there's a funny thing about our planet in this game is it's very low tech. In like Rimworld things, sometimes you get a colony that's got like really advanced technology and you can sell with trade with them. We are the most high technology people on the planet, I think, and we don't even have that good tech yet. You know, which is kind of cool. Was what's supposed to be in the growing room? There's some blood in the growing room. Don't worry about that. Don't even know whose blood it is. Oh, well, they're trading Muffalo. They're allowed as long as their hosts are good. Plex, I love you, but can you not harvest these right now? We've got a lot of corn that needs space. We need corn space up in here. Where's Frank? What are you doing? You're training your doggo. I'm okay with you training the doggos because eventually if they become haulers and don't die, that'd be badass. And you're already training them real well. It is funny that as soon as I gave them a shelf, they put clubs there. And in fact, I really should put shelves in other rooms, but the reason why I haven't is because I'm jealous. Ollie Porn is jealous. And if someone else has a nicer bedroom, I'll get annoyed. So that's why that isn't a thing. I have a bunch of limestone blocks, which we really should use at some point, but until then. Do we not have enough granite for that shit? Well, start graniting up Worm's room. In fact, no, you know what? We probably should granite up Muffin's room because Muffin is more important than Worm. Sorry, it's just true. We could build a cornhole. I mean, we are building a cornhole, kinda. Real talk, I actually don't like corn. It's one of the few things I'm just straight up, I don't like it no matter what. What if they're all cramming into this tiny, tiny guest space? It's funny. But we should have some shelves like in other rooms just for the sake of it. I love the concept of shelves. It's my cougar cornhole. And Tanis, I love that we're doing a mountain run and there's some other colony out in the wilds that is just a tribe that lives in a mountainside. There's a dwarven colony around here somewhere. Because like everyone who joined our colony is from that tribe and they are all diggers. They all love digging. They just dig it all day. Look, you know what? Every colony, when it gets this big, you need a cornhole. You need a cornhole. It's important. Because if we didn't have a cornhole, we'd have to move on to a manhole. And honestly, try to avoid that. Trying to avoid the manhole situation here. Muffin, you're so useful. Muffin is like the best character that's ever joined us. Oh, that's because he came from space. We are a colony that's big on holes. I mean, from a certain point of view, whole colony is a hole. You know? The whole thing's a hole. And you know what that means? The whole colony is a goal. The benefit of all the colony is our goal. Our whole goal. Do you get it? It's quite simple, my dear. They're just so big on that solar panel. I like that on clear nights, the solar panel still gets a bit of power. Frank, what are you doing? I need you to be making me some corn. Get out there and corn it up. I don't want to see any of this corn turning to splawn. A word used in the Ollie tribe to show distaste. Woo! Sometimes I'm really, I just am aware that I am the height of comedy. You know, it hits me. What are you doing, Worm? Are you just asleep? I forgot that you have asthma because you've been smoking so much dank smoke leaf. What are you doing? Are you harvesting rice plant? Harvest this corn! Come on, man. Corn Day. Cornmas was a while ago. Slapstick comedy? Yeah. I'm the best at slapstick. One of these guys has been tracking blood. Ryan has been tracking blood all over this side of the fort. It's pretty funny. This guy has a beard! Hello? Beard man! I ain't seen no beard mans before. Dude! Beard! Sorry. Yeah, the ram. There was friendly fire from the ram incident, and he's just bleeding all over my house. I'm not really okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Goodbye. Fuck-a-do out of here, please. Frank, what are you doing? You cooking? You can go haul some corn for a bit. You like that? Haul some more corn. We're a corn-based society, of course. Which is funny, because I don't like corn, as I have previously stated. Is Worm gonna go for food first? I was wondering if he was gonna go for food or a joint. Oh, you're having such a nice time? Why don't you stop pussyfooting around and start corn-footing around, please? Case of mistaken identity. I don't know why I said that. Patricia. Which is a great name for a husky. Right? That's such a good name for a husky. They're so obedient. They're such good doggos. Also, Frank, I think, is just really good with dogs, which is pretty funny because Frank IRL is really good at dogs. Frank's like actual set of skills, they're very particular and they're very realistic. I don't know if he'd be good at mining, but you know what? He probably is. He probably can mine a cave or two. Hey, can you stop that? Well, I'd love for you to clean just everywhere. Just clean everywhere. Because that is your job, Worm. You are the cleaner. I want you to be hauling. Actually, I should really take your hauling down because you have a bad leg. You really shouldn't be hauling as much as I make you. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. You're actually gonna have low haulage. Hey, hello there. Welcome to Late Night with Ollie. How is this new mic going, by the way? I fiddled with the settings a bit. It sounds way better than my headset mic, that's for sure. Assuming that it's working correctly, of course. They're just harvesting. I don't want you to harvest this. It's okay. Don't harvest. Corn it. Corn it up good. '50s radio personality, or yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll come back. Dateline, New York. All right, sounding good. That's good. We're grando on power, which means one of the things when we have resources is I'm gonna make that big fancy desk. I'm gonna have out here be a like secondary party room where we're gonna have a bunch of beds for the guests, but I'll wall off an area. Right now I'll just like dig. No dead ears. Oh, what the fuck? A bug hive has emerged. It'll slowly spawn bugs as well as produce additional hives. Master your forces and destroy it. Right in Muffin's bedroom, huh? Okay. Everyone mobilize! Right in Muffin's bedroom. Like, could there have been a worse place? Don't think you're getting out of this, Worm, just because you don't have a leg. Get out of there, Muffin, you're the best around! You need to survive! If only someone had warned me of this! Hey, Worm, do you want to hold open the door with your body, please? No, our puppies! Our puppies! Don't kill the puppies! Mega spider? Frank. Puppies need to go to medicine town. Actually, they're not very hurt. Oh, no, you are hurt. Yeah, we're gonna have to help you. And you're saving the day. All right, good job, team. Good job. Man, they damaged the bed. What is this? Insect jelly. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, you're gonna clean up? That's good. Good doing that. Cheers for the bitty bits I didn't notice while all that chaos was going on. Muffin, how you doing, mate? To death in hours? Plex. Oh, you're tending. You're tending. Oh yeah, they left everything out there. Can you haul this medicine inside, please? And then tend to... Which one of these is a hurt doggo? Can you tend to Witch? Because I don't want Witch to die. She was a good dog. Oh, you're gonna play some chess now, Worm? Is that gonna make you feel better? Okay. I've never actually dealt with insects before, right? I've never played Rimworld since they were added, I think. But I knew of that. I didn't know that they were a thing. I know that, like, if they don't spawn in a terrible place, you can kind of farm them for insect jelly. What the... Like, this day keeps getting worse all the time. Frank, wake up and deal with the fire. Worm, stop playing chess and deal with the fire. Our house is on fire. Our storeroom is on fire. There is a fire. And people are dying. We don't want to burn this witch. Exactly. Digging at like, you don't even give a fuck, do you? You know, Patricia... Patricia doesn't need any medicine. Witch did, because Witch was very hurt. Muffin, you're gonna be mostly fine. You did get shot. I'm just a very bad shot. I just shoot people a lot. But I don't think any body parts are gonna get removed. You got cut in the heart. So if a mega spider, like, clawed into your body and into your heart organ. Minor break risk, Tannis. Tell me what else is new, right? I should really not have this machine pistol. It's gonna be the death of me. And yet, I have the machine pistol. The Labrador fur is still there and should really be hauled in. And there was another thing that dropped nearby. Oh yeah, that's right. Happy Dory birthday. Happy birthday, Midori. What's going on here? They're so fast. They were very fast. They're gonna eat our food, and we can't let that happen. Harvesting heal root, you know what? I'll allow it. Cleaning blood, you know what? I'll allow it. Clean that blood. And then, can you harvest some corn? Can you harvest some porn, please? That's right, it's your glorious mod's birthday. Which means you must celebrate or be punished. Man, we were doing so well on power and then everything exploded. So if I remember correctly, you should not eat the bugs, right? You're not meant to eat the bugs. Eat? Oh, okay, I'll eat bug. I would eat bug, but I don't think I'd be able to eat a bug that looks like a bug. In a similar line of thinking, I don't think I'd be able to eat like a a chicken that looked like a chicken. Unless it was like one of those ones that was the shape of a chicken. Steve, thank you for the birthday bits, even though it's not my birthday. But you know what? We're not going to question that. The logic behind bits is the best logic at all times. Why am I hunting more meat? We don't need this meat. Stop it. I just realized. We're good. We're fucking good. Muffin, are you dying? It's the birthday wish that you don't die. I think you'll be fine, actually. I'm glad we bought all that medicine. You don't have a birthday this year? That doesn't make sense. Unless your birthday was that one day on February that doesn't happen every year. Yes. I know of the way of the worlds. Yeah. Ain't that a thing? Ain't that a curious case? Garden mod for the foods? Question mark? I'm using many mods. You'll have to be more specific. The main mod I use at all times is hospitality. I think I have some garden mod on, but it might be outdated. Are you consuming corn? Why were you consuming raw corn? That's true! If your birthday's on February 29th, you age 4 times slower. That explains why Alyssa's so cute. I didn't notice herbal medicine spoils, but it spoils in years, so it's actually not a problem. You're capable of walking? You probably shouldn't. Muffin, you should probably sleep. But I'll let you get your own food. It'll make you feel better. I haven't looked at the mods I've got installed for a while. And for example, I have a mod installed that's meant to make the AI slightly smarter at not doing stupid things. And for example, they're not doing it. But I really only look at the mods between games, if that makes sense. Like, when this game's finished, I'll look at my mods again and I'll change it. He just wanted to get out of the blood-soaked bed. And you know what? I can respect that. Well, that's reasonable. That's true. You shouldn't ask a lady their age. Or their opinion on corn. Very rude. I mean, I'm 83, you know? I'm pretty... That's why I'm such a pessimist. And a masochist. Corn makes whiskey? I didn't know that. We could make whiskey! I don't think... Well... Brewing exists, but I'm going to assume that it's not whiskey, it's just beer. I think in Dwarf Fortress you can make every type of alcohol imaginable. But... we ain't playing Dwarf Fortress, although I will play some more Dwarf Fortress again at some point. The thing about Rimworld versus Dwarf Fortress, though, is that Rimworld just works. Every time you want to play it, you press it, it plays. Dwarf Fortress is not the same. No clue, Slashes. Maybe? Unless I can bring up the mod list here, which I can't. I'll have to look another time. Worm! Cheers for the sub. 7 months in a row. I hope you don't regret them. Thanks for the continued support and patronage. here at Ollie's pub at the Ranting Ollie Tavern. Oh yeah, Worm, for your continued patronage, I've put you back on cleaning duty, and although you no longer have to do heavy lifting, because I realized, considering that you have a peg leg, that's kind of mean. So now you just clean all the time. And you're not dating anyone. But you are chatting a lot with Frank. Who is it? It's who is it? I think Tanis keeps trying to flirt with Plex. Like every time they pass by, they're like, he tries to flirt with them, but it doesn't work. It's very funny. I shot Muffin, but there was a giant insect beast, so it's okay. These beasties are gonna... Oh, there's a dead elk there. You should haul that. Playing horseshoes? Why don't you play corn? Wow. Whoa. 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 Patricia! We're looking out for Witch though. Witch. That's where our Look, Muffin's fine. He's so fine. He's back. He's relegated back to herbal meds. Until we know that he needs more. Ignore the gunshots. Yeah, I dodged and shot Muffin. He was on the ground too. Ah! Whoops. Oh well. What's wrong, Ollie? Jealous of Diamond Worm's bedroom. Why? Our bedroom's filled with dog blood right now. Okay, we should really avoid that by moving these into like here. That's why our bedroom's nasty. I'm gonna go insane because dog blood. But Witch shouldn't move right now, so we're not gonna make her. Look, speaking is an overvalued skill. No one nearly need to re-speak. I take speaking as non-profit. Ultimately, why word when no? You know? Why bother? I'm sure it won't get worse. Patricia is walking around territory proudly. Frank, what are you doing? You're training? I'd really like you to cook some meals though. Although we have a lot going on. We have it going on, if there was a question. If someone was to ask if I had it going on, the answer would be yes. But still, what are you doing? What are you doing? Haul some rice. It's Ricemas, baby. In fact, no, haul medicine. That's way more important. An olirant porg? I haven't seen the new Star Wars yet, so I don't know my opinion on porgs. I don't know if I want to do that. Because here's the thing, I want there to be a guest bedroom for guests. But I don't know if I want it to be where I want it. I don't really know where I want to build out the fort, you know? Maybe we'll make like a long bedroom like we had before, but like up here. You know what? I think I'll do that instead. Because I don't know. The reason why this exists is just to spread the heating. Oh, this should not be hold open anymore. It's just to spread the heating, basically. But I do want a big crafting desk, the fancy one. What's it called? High-tech research bench. We don't have the resources, but I want it like here, you know? But that'll block the fan, but you know what I mean. Somewhere nearby. Oh, and that's something, we should probably put a chair here for that. We don't have a chair at the cooking table that gets used all the time either. I'm just ungrateful. I'm just ungrateful, and I'm an ungrateful ruler. I should give them some comfort in their pitiful little lives. Why is there like a baby corn here? Baby corn. Who's mining? I hear it. Oh, it's Tannis. Getting to work. You guys need to chop down some trees. Ba-da-da-do-do. Diddly-boo-da-doo-doo. Get me wood. In fact, no, don't get me wood, because there's a whole bunch of wood that you're just leaving outside because you're stupid, stupid people. Stupid donkeys. It's a green, fertile world, honestly. What do you mean with the lining crops and things? It's like, I guess in theory. But you know, to do practical things like that. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the Eberron stream on here because spoilers, but there'll be a recap at the start of the next one. Calling someone a donkey is not a normal insult. I mostly do it because Chef Ramsay called, for the same reason you were talking about donkey, because Chef Ramsay called someone a donkey like one time, and I enjoy it that happened, so. Plex is smoking it up. All my corn, my darlings, I want corn for me. That's true. Calling someone a donkey is like calling someone an ass. You're right. Oh, interesting. This will be our guest bedroom. Why? Why not? Well, the reason why we can't do that, you're suggesting that we farm along here. It's not soil. It's rock. Can't farm in rock. Need hydroponics. That's why this is out here. And this is all out here because this is fertile soil. This is the reason why it's so far away. Because this is fertile soil and I had it all nearby. What I really do need to do is wall this off so that animals stop eating it. And you know what? I should put that order in now because there's not so much other buildings that needs doing. But animals keep eating our food when we have like a rough harvest or whatever. And I don't think I want that. Oh, a tunnel from here to there. That isn't a bad idea, but that is another avenue of attack. But if we finish this wall, then that's actually a pretty good idea. You know what? That is a good idea. Ooh. like that. Donkey is a British insult, but I don't think it's as common as it sounds. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the existence of it. So, hey Worm, you know how I told you not to haul things? I'm gonna make you haul things. Could grow some mushroom. I actually don't know on the rules for mushrooms. You don't have to tell me about them. But we're literally got herbal medicine and smoke leaf, right? I am gonna be right back real quick because I've drank like a whole bunch of Diet Coke. Look, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you there, or be square. Ooh. Ooh.